So Lumina comes now, and she doesn't come very often. I remember driving a van, a Chevy Lumina van, for a number of years when I was selling artwork, and I'd pile framed artwork, wildlife and Western art, Native American landscapes, etc., in that van, and I could fit maybe almost 100 framed prints of different sizes. And I drive all over Montana and sometimes into Wyoming and Idaho to sell art. And it was quite an experience. So thank you, Lumina, for protecting my vehicle all those years. Many times going through West Yellowstone down to Blackfoot, Idaho to pick up artwork too. It was quite a daunting trip. I mean, it was, especially in the dead of winter, like December, January, February, when there was snow and the higher elevation in that area. So what would Lumina share with us today? Well, she says that one of the purposes of the yellow ray, the second ray, is to actually glorify God by making us luminous, making us luminous. So to be sun-like, we have to be luminous, right? And our meditation practice with the dawn and the rising sun, which remember is one of the steps in the Paneurythmy, the rising sun. Remember that one? You go like this, and then, it's beautiful. The rising sun. To be luminous is essential for initiates to reach that point of non-duality, because it's kind of a catch-22. You have to be in the non-dual state to be fully luminous, yet to reach that state of non-duality or unity, you have to incorporate the rays of the sun in your life, and then by being luminous, you more easily enter that state of non-duality. To maintain the non-dual state of unity as a sun being is our calling. Remember, the first public heart stream in the Heart Center was by Cusco at Patricia Murphy's, or Carlson at the time, her little trailer in North Glastonbury in Golden Age Village. Golden Age Village, great. And, I felt like I was the Michelin Man. I was sharing this the other day with someone because I felt my whole body was huge, because Cusco is a cosmic being. And when he came, I was like flabbergasted how the energy of his being was so powerful and dynamic that I was catapulted into this new dimension where I could feel what he is as he was speaking through me. That first public heart stream was very short, yet we captured it on audio tape on the old cassette tapes, and some of you were there. I think Ken was there. Of this audience, I think Ken was the only one that was there. So thank you, Ken, for sticking with us for all these 16, 17 years. So,
I leave the Michelin Man.
Yeah, the Michelin Man. So if you get to that point of self-realization where you feel your aura growing, you feel your aura becoming more luminous, you will come to the point of having a cosmic consciousness experience where you go into infinity, you go into the sun, you actually become a sun, even if it's just for a few moments or a few minutes, or God, bless, if for an hour or more, you become a luminous sun, and you can shed the rays or share the rays of light of your solar presence, your God consciousness with others, with the earth. Many people who have had the experience of cosmic consciousness have experienced what I'm speaking of, and some of you have, where you are enlightened in that moment, you are enriched by the Spirit, it takes hold of you, you become like a sun, and you actually radiate like that sun. You are luminous. Remember, especially early in the Heart Center, my face would be flushed with this pink, glow when the masters came, because their radiation was so intense that it actually caused my skin to be almost suntanned or looking almost like sunburned, or just not burned but very pink. And it still happens when the masters sometimes come, or sometimes when the masters come, when I'm ready to receive that level of radiation. And some of you are also tanned or illumined this way. You become more luminous, because what's happening to me, by and large, is happening to many of you as the Master's presence is here. So if you choose to be more luminous in your life, Lumina will help you. She will come to you. She will overshine you. We say overshine instead of overshadow, because we desire to live in the shining light of the sun rather than the shadow, right? So we've upgraded that word overshadow now to overshine in our movement, in our lexicon. And you will, shining like the sun, be a beacon of light to many. They will come to you for your understanding, your knowledge, your teaching, because you, being sun-like, will be able to afford them beautiful wisdom insights of truth, divine wisdom. And many of you are doing this. Some of you have been teachers, and some of you will be teachers more and more. I'm amazed how many times in soul-raising sessions the masters have called souls to teach, to share, to continue to work on themselves and either do blogs or write down inspirations that come to them in their meditation. And some of these people are not really, quote, that active, unquote, in the heart center, yet the Master knows them. And the Master, the Holy Spirit, will say, keep on keeping on what you're doing. Bring more light and luminosity into it. Bring more energy into it, divine flavor and the creativity of your higher self. They are goading us to be creative beings, to be co-creators with God. Can you be a co-creator if you're not luminous? Maybe, a little bit. Yet to be a co-creator par excellence, you have to be luminous and shining like the sun. So let us turn to CS 68. The Essene morning and evening communions. All of these morning communions really could also include the sun, because we do them at the sunrise or the dawn before the sunrise. So we'll do the Sunday morning communion with the angel of the earth. We'll give it 5 times, CS 68. Together. Angel of earth, enter my generative organs and regenerate my whole body. Angel of earth, enter my generative organs and regenerate my whole body. Angel of earth, enter my generative organs and regenerate my whole body. Angel of earth, enter my generative organs and regenerate my whole body. Angel of earth, enter my generative organs and regenerate my whole body. And let's also give the Wednesday morning, because it's the angel of the sun. Together. Angel of sun, enter my solar center and give the fire of life to my whole body. Angel of sun, enter my solar center and give the fire of life to my whole body. Angel of sun, enter my solar center and give the fire of life to my whole body. Angel of sun, enter my solar center and give the fire of life to my whole body. Angel of sun, enter my solar center and give the fire of life to my whole body. Now let's look again at this image of Apollo and Lumina. And you see how the rays behind them are just blazing forth. They have become the sun as Elohim. And they can create suns, they can create stars, they can create planets and solar systems. I'm wondering if the Elohim actually created the galaxies, or if God created the galaxies and the Elohim created solar systems. That would be a good question. Would you like to know the answer?
Sure.
Okay, well, God created the Elohim. They created the galaxies. God created the cosmos, yet the Elohim created the galaxies and the solar systems. So I think when we have, can we show that image again? When we have the essence of the Elohim overshining us, it helps us with our co-creativity. So if you are doing any work that is co-creative, let's say you're working on a song, you're working on music, you're working on a new prayer, a decree, or just anything that's creative, pray to the Elohim. Just name all of them and meditate just for a few minutes and ask for their co-creative power to generate and regenerate you and what you're conceiving of and imagining and alchemizing through your higher mind. And you will be more luminous and then able to draw down from the stars, the sun, and your own solar presence exactly what is most luminous to bless mankind and inspire people, right? So even if just for a few minutes you meditate on the sun and then your own solar presence before you begin a project, I believe it will help you to be in that zone of total God co-creativity, and you will bring forth amazing, beautiful things.